G'day guys, how's it going? It's Austin Ragey with another gameplay video, and today I'm doing a Bartender VR Simulator, which came out on the PS4 about 2 weeks ago, I think. I've had it for a little while, but haven't really given it a good crack at it yet, so I thought I'd pull out and give it a go. As you can see, it's in VR, and you're a bartender, so you got to make some drinks, and you've got this nightclub scenario here where this is the practice mode. I'm not quite sure if it's the same as a tutorial or not, but it just teaches you how to make drinks. And so you start off, you press the screen, you start up, and you chuck a napkin, get down, and yeah, you just follow the rules on the screen, and it teaches you how to do it all. It tells you what glass to pick up, and yeah, you chuck some ice in, and what sort of alcohols to put in. Can't quite remember what drink this is. This was the first drink, so not quite good. No, can't remember the name of the drink. But anyway, as you're pouring in the alcohol, it tells you how much to pour in, and the little bar fills up. That was, I think that was rum. So we got some Coke. So yeah, you use the bottle opener, open up Coke, and yeah, as you see, it little bar fills up all the way until you get to the top, and then you chuck a bit of lime in there. So you got lime and orange, and can't remember what the other one is. Chuck a straw down and put it on the napkin, and that's a Cuba Libre, I think. Then we get on to the next drink. So same deal. You chuck your ice in and fill up the glass. And what do we got? We got some sweet vermouth and bitters. So anyway, this is on the VR. So the VR, it's pretty good. It's like corresponds with what you're doing, and for the main part, it's alright. I have had a few little hiccups here and there, especially a bit later on. You see with the bitters, you got to shake into the glass. It's not quite responsive, but as an all, it's good. I think it's a bit more of a serious game than I expected. It's teaches you the drinks, and then it gives you a challenge mode, and it's like let you go on your own. You gotta sort out the drinks by itself. That's an Americano, they drink that one. Anyway, and yeah, so it's not as arcadey as I thought. It's a bit more. It is. I suppose it's called Bartender Simulator, so it is a simulator sort of a game. Takes itself pretty seriously, but it's, if you ever want to be a bartender, I suppose this is really good. I was a bartender 20 years ago, but I can't remember any of this stuff, so I'm a bit rusty. And but anyway, this is the practice mode. Teaches you how to mix up drinks. So that's a can of ginger beer. You got your tonic water and Coke and stuff down the bottom there. You zip open with your alcohols and mix it in. So there's the bitters here. So it's like I give it a bit of a shake. And you got 1-2 drops in there, and bit of lime in the straw. Always got to put the straw in, you know. And you get your score there. So yeah, I haven't really. This is just the practice or the tutorial mode. I haven't really gone into the big challenges. This is the you got a nightclub bar. You got other bars. You got a beach bar, and you got a rooftop bar, and I think there's about 4 or 5 different bars, and own different settings and stuff, which is pretty good. But this is kind of reminds me of that bar fighter. Drunk bar fighting game, but this time you're on the other side of the bar, which is pretty funny. Two games go hand in hand. But yeah, this game, how much was it? It's probably about $40 Australian. So it is a bit on the dear side. That's a gin and tonic there. It is a bit on the dear side. But if you, it's a challenge mode here. If you give it a good go, you get your money's worth out of it. This is a challenge mode, so they don't tell you what to do, and you got to press the screen for a hint. But if you press the screen, you lose money, and you got to get $200 worth of drinks out in 10 minutes, which I failed absolutely miserably. But I had to press the hint in every section of the drink, because I whatever this drink was, I'd never made it before, so so yeah, step by step, fill up the glass there with ice and press the hint button again. We got the vodka and the ginger beer, so I think the vodka's not that one. I think the vodka's the middle bottle. That's the vodka. So yeah, I don't know who we're pouring drinks for, because there's no one up at the bar. They're all too busy dancing and at the booth. So I suppose they're ordering their drinks and the waitress takes them away, I suppose. But nearly done. There we go. I suppose we chuck lime or orange in there. Oh, 2 dashes of bitters. Now, for some reason, at this point, the bitters wasn't working. This is where I started having trouble. It wouldn't go. I got the drink on the counter there, and the bitters wouldn't go further enough to shake into the glass. It was like dripping into the ice there. So I tried changing it, and I think I dropped the bottle at one point and changing hands, and yeah, it's like this is where I started having a bit of problems with the game. It wasn't quite working out. I tried resetting it, holding down the options button resets the VR, and that didn't quite do it. I probably should have just picked up the glass and brought it to me, but I don't know, it worked before, and for some reason it just wouldn't work. So I dropped the bottle and I failed the drink. so again, then it just takes you on to the next drink. So I still gave up after that. But when I noticed you can break the glasses, I thought I'd just start lobbing cans and bottles around the nightclub. And anyway, so this is Bartender VR Simulator, which is it's a lot more serious than I thought it was, but it is still good fun. If you think it's interesting, mixing drinks and stuff, and give it a crack. The VR could be a little bit better, but I suppose it'll get better in time. Anyway, I'm Austin Rage, and I'll catch you next time. Catch ya.